It's a breaking point that didn't happen overnight. But when it finally came, it hit hard. And now the truth is out in the open about just how much pressure one very public relationship has placed on a mother trying to hold it all together. Before we get deeper into this story, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications bell so you don't miss first-hand updates as this situation continues to unfold. Because this is one of those stories that keeps evolving. At the center of it all is Kim Kardashian and her ongoing tension with ex-husband Kanye West, a relationship that, even after divorce, refuses to quiet down. While their marriage officially ended years ago, emotional fallout from Kanye's public behavior continues to ripple through Kim's life and, more importantly, through the lives of their 4 children. Kim has been clear about one thing: disengaging publicly is not weakness, it's survival. Rather than responding to Kanye's highly public statements, she's chosen silence as a coping strategy, believing that stepping away from public back and forth is healthier than fueling more controversy. In her view, responding only keeps the cycle alive. Still, silence doesn't mean the stress disappears. It just means she absorbs it privately. One of the most frustrating elements for Kim has been the narrative surrounding communication. Kanye has claimed that there is communication between them, but Kim has openly contradicted that, revealing he never actually called her directly. That gap between public claims and private reality has left her feeling misrepresented, as if she's being painted into a story she didn't help write. And when outside voices start questioning her parenting decisions based on incomplete information, the frustration only deepens. That frustration reached a vulnerable moment during a medical visit that uncovered something deeply unsettling: a brain aneurysm. Imagine sitting in a doctor's office, already emotionally stretched thin, and being confronted with the reality of your physical health in such a serious way. It was during that moment that the emotional weight of everything surfaced. Kim admitted she felt close to snapping. Not yelling, not breaking down publicly, just that internal crack where you realize how much you've been holding back. Still, she didn't let go. She stayed composed, choosing restraint, even when the pressure was overwhelming. That restraint hasn't come without a cost. Kim has shared that the stress triggered a return of her psoriasis, a painful reminder that the body often speaks when the mind refuses to. Long-term emotional stress doesn't stay abstract. It finds physical outlets. It's like carrying a backpack that slowly gets heavier, even if you pretend it's not there. Eventually, your shoulders feel it. For years, Kim also carried a sense of responsibility for Kanye's well-being. She protected him publicly, explained his behavior, and often felt it was her job to soften the edges of his actions for the world. Looking back, she recognizes that pattern clearly now. Letting go of that misplaced responsibility has been one of the hardest but most necessary shifts she's made. You can care about someone and still accept that their choices are not yours to manage. What's changed most dramatically is the awareness of their children. As they grow older, they're no longer shielded from headlines or social media noise. Kim has acknowledged that this awareness reshapes everything. What once felt like an adult issue now directly affects young minds trying to understand why their family dynamics play out on public stages. That realization has forced her to draw firmer boundaries. Protecting her children doesn't always mean staying close or constantly engaging. Sometimes it means creating distance and refusing to participate in conflict altogether. Through it all, Kim's main focus has remained steady, staying strong and emotionally stable for her kids. It's not about winning arguments or correcting every false narrative. It's about modeling calm, resilience, and self-control in situations where chaos would be easier. Emotional restraint in this case isn't indifference. It's a conscious decision to choose peace over provocation. This situation also highlights a broader reality familiar to many families, though rarely under such intense public scrutiny. When parents clash in public, caregiving roles often receive unfair judgment, and one parent, usually the mother, carries the emotional blame. The stress of defending yourself while trying to raise children in a healthy environment can be exhausting, even without cameras watching. As Kim continues to navigate co-parenting under extraordinary circumstances, her story underscores several powerful truths. Long-term stress can and will show up physically. Letting go of responsibility for someone else's behavior can be a turning point. And most importantly, protecting children sometimes means stepping back rather than fighting louder.